Hey, what's up everyone, I'm Lefty Heat, and today we're going to be taking a look at The Legend of Zelda, which was the first game in the series and released in Japan on February 21st, 1986 on the Famicom Disk System. It was then later released on the NES, and they used a battery-backed memory card. Well, it was a memory pack that was attached to the cartridge used for the NES, and was released in the United States on August 22nd, 1987. As you can see, we start off our story in the fantasy land of Hyrule, and the plot centers around a boy named Link, who aims at collecting the 8 fragments of the Triforce of Wisdom in order to rescue Princess Zelda from Ganon. During the course of the game, the player sees Link from a top-down perspective and has to navigate him through the overworld and several dungeons, defeating enemies and solving puzzles along the way. This is basically what happens in every Zelda game, and I think this game has really set the groundwork for all the Zelda games that we have seen on the future consoles and that we are going to see today, such as like Skyward Sword. I remember playing all the games after this. I used to love the Zelda games for the N64. Ocarina of Time is one of my favorites. Majora's Mask is great too. I have both of them on the Wii Virtual Console. Great games. And also, in this game, Link must battle various creatures, just like every other Zelda game, that are located in the entrances to 9 underground dungeons, and he must successfully navigate through each of the first 8 dungeons to obtain all 8 pieces of the Triforce of Wisdom, and then once he's completed the artifact, he can then enter the dungeon to rescue Zelda, and this is the 9th dungeon. And then also to add to this, it's possible to reach the final boss of the game without even receiving your sword. I thought that was kind of weird, and that it's probably a lot easier if you get your sword, but it is possible to just use other items. I also don't understand why the sword, instead of just hitting someone with your sword, you're allowed to throw your sword, and I'm not sure what that's about. If you guys could let me know in the comments, that would be great. But let's get to the review part of the video. Would I give this game a thumbs up or a thumbs down? And I know some of you guys were saying, hey Lefty Heat, how come you never give a game a thumbs down? Well, I plan to give some games a thumbs down if they're not that great, but every game I've reviewed so far on Video Game Heat has really been a game that has impacted video gaming and has really set the groundwork, like I said in the beginning, for the games that we see today. So when I have games, I have a couple projects that I'm working on now, so you guys can expect to see some cool things on Video Game Heat in the future. Hope to produce more videos for you guys, at least 2 to 3 videos a week. Right now I've been pretty busy, but just to answer your question, I plan to also give games thumbs down if they're terrible, but this game is actually a very good game for the NES console. I definitely recommend it to anyone, so I will give this game a thumbs up. Let me know what you'd rate it in the comments, and also you can play a Flash game like you see down there on videogameheat.com that is based off The Legend of Zelda, and it's pretty cool. It's one of the best Flash games out there on the internet, so have fun with that. But yeah, it's just a great game. This game is also seen in Animal Crossing for the GameCube, couple GameCube versions of this game, and there's also a Game Boy Advance version along with the Virtual Console version for the Wii. So if you guys want to try this game out, definitely check it out for the Wii Virtual Console. I think it's about 500 points, and along with that, it was released in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It was a timed demo that you could play. And then it's also going to be released for the Nintendo 3DS with Ocarina of Time 3DS. And this game was shown with other classic games at E3 2010. And over a dozen of these classic games were shown, and they were just showcasing the different 3D technology of the 3DS with such features as the 3D effects, analog control, or camera support. So you guys can see these games coming to the 3DS. I know if you've watched my other videos with the Super Mario Bros. Or the Donkey Kong video, you guys know that that's also coming out for the 3DS, so it should be cool. I'm hoping they may produce one classic game that contains all of these games for the 3DS. I know I'll buy that if they come out with that, which it may be a cool idea. I don't know if they would do that, but they may have this as a downloadable content, which could be cool for the 3DS, and it may be cool in 3D like I just said. But overall, it's a fun game to play. I have a lot of fun when I'm playing this. It brings back the old Zelda feel, and I'm looking forward to the new Zelda games. I know I'm going to pick up my 3DS and get Ocarina of Time, because that was one of my all-time favorite Zelda games, along with this game. And it's just a lot of fun. Make sure to also check out that Zelda Flash game, as I said, on videogameheat.com. It's free. You can just go to the website and try it out, and it's just a lot of fun. If you can't afford to buy this game on the Virtual Console, then try the Flash game, and someone took a lot of time to make that, and it's, as I said, one of the best Flash games online right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you'd like to see next on Video Game Heat, and I will see you guys next time. This is Lefty Heat signing out.